Welcome back to the Kung Fu Advantage, where we explore how Kung Fu serves as a path to personal mastery and lifelong growth. I'm your host, Nakonsy Truong, and today we're diving into one of the most important skills you can develop: emotional intelligence. While many think of EQ as just being aware of emotions, it goes much deeper. It's about mastering self awareness, controlling your emotions, motivating yourself, and connecting with others on a meaningful level. And Kung Fu is an incredible tool for building these skills. In today's episode, we'll explore how Kung Fu strengthens each of the five pillars of emotional intelligence and how those skills can transform your personal and social life. Emotional intelligence, the core of personal and social mastery. Understanding emotional intelligence at its deepest level. Emotional intelligence is often misunderstood as simply being aware of or acknowledging emotions. But true emotional intelligence goes beyond this. It involves the active mastery of emotional awareness, emotional regulation, and the ability to connect with others on a deeper level. It is the ability to manage our emotions in productive ways, handle interpersonal relationships judiciously, and navigate both personal and social challenges with clarity. In Kung Fu, this mastery is developed through a combination of physical discipline, mental focus, and emotional resilience. The practice of Kung Fu provides a structure for cultivating emotional intelligence in a way that feels tangible and transformative, making it one of the most important skills for any age. The five pillars of emotional intelligence. 1. Self awareness, the foundation of emotional intelligence. Self awareness is the ability to recognize your own emotions, thoughts, and their impact on your behavior. It involves deeply understanding your emotional triggers, strengths, and areas of growth. In Kung Fu, self awareness is cultivated every time a student steps onto the mat, whether in solo forms, partner drills, or sparring sessions. Kung Fu in practice. In Kung Fu, students are constantly asked to reflect on their emotions during training. Are they frustrated by a difficult technique? Do they fear when sparring? Do they get discouraged when progress seems slow? Through mindfulness and deliberate practice, Kung Fu teaches students to observe these emotions without judgment. This self awareness is the first step in emotional mastery, as students learn to separate their emotions from their actions. Real world application. In daily life, self awareness allows us to catch ourselves before reacting emotionally, whether it's recognizing impatience in a long line or understanding the frustration in a workplace challenge. Being aware of these emotions gives us the power to choose how we respond, rather than acting on impulse. 2. Self regulation, the art of controlling emotions. Self regulation is the ability to manage and control your emotions, especially under pressure or stress. While emotions are natural, self regulation ensures that they don't control our actions. Kung Fu is built on the discipline of controlling impulses, whether it's reacting too quickly in sparring or letting frustration dictate performance. Kung Fu in practice. During high stakes sparring, emotions like fear, frustration, and even anger can arise. However, Kung Fu teaches students to breathe, maintain focus, and use their mind to regulate these feelings. This is critical in Kung Fu because reacting impulsively can mean the difference between effective technique and losing control. Through constant repetition, students learn to manage their emotions, channeling them constructively into their training. Real world application. Outside the school, self regulation is crucial for navigating life's challenges. In situations such as a stressful argument or workplace conflict, the ability to pause and regulate emotional responses is invaluable. Instead of lashing out in anger or retreating in fear, emotional regulation allows you to remain calm, think clearly, and act with intention. 3. Motivation, the inner drive to persevere. Motivation in emotional intelligence is about having a drive from within, an intrinsic desire to grow, improve, and achieve goals. It's not just about enthusiasm, but about commitment and perseverance, even when challenges arise. Kung Fu instills this drive by emphasizing that true mastery comes not from talent, but from consistent effort and dedication over time. Kung Fu in practice. Every student of Kung Fu will face moments when progress feels slow or techniques seem out of reach. The training teaches that perseverance, staying motivated despite setbacks, is key. Kung Fu is structured to help students focus on their own personal growth, not just achieving external accolades. By setting small goals and achieving incremental progress, students learn that steady effort is what ultimately leads to success. Real world application. In life, this translates into the ability to stay focused and motivated in the face of obstacles, whether it's pursuing long term goals in a career, handling setbacks in personal projects, or overcoming academic challenges. The motivation built in Kung Fu teaches that progress often happens in small steps and that giving up is the only true failure. 4. Empathy, understanding and connecting with others. Empathy is the ability to sense and understand the emotions of others. It's not just about knowing how someone feels, but also responding in a way that supports them. Kung Fu, though often thought of as a physical practice, emphasizes empathy through its training structure. Partner drills, sparring, and the community all foster an understanding of others' physical and emotional states. In sparring, a kung fu practitioner must be deeply attuned to their partner's movements, energy, and intentions. Empathy in this context is about reading subtle cues in your opponent's body language and responding accordingly. It also involves understanding when to push a training partner or when to ease back, depending on their emotional state during the session. Real world application. Empathy is essential for strong relationships, whether in personal life, work, or social situations. In a family setting, empathy helps parents understand their child's struggles, not just react to their behavior. In a work setting, empathy allows for better communication and conflict resolution, helping colleagues feel heard and understood, which builds trust. 5. Social skills, navigating relationships with emotional intelligence. Social skills are the outward expression of emotional intelligence. It's about communicating effectively, resolving conflicts, building relationships, and working well with others. Kung Fu, by emphasizing respect, community, and leadership, naturally builds these skills in every student. Kung Fu in practice. In Kung Fu, social skills are cultivated through both structured and informal interactions. Partner drills require cooperation, communication, and feedback. Students must learn to respect one another's boundaries and energy while working together to improve. In advanced classes, students often take on leadership roles, helping junior students, which strengthens both their empathy and communication skills. Real world application. Strong social skills are necessary in all aspects of life, whether leading a team at work, managing family dynamics, or simply navigating daily social interactions. The ability to communicate clearly and navigate conflicts calmly is critical. Kung Fu teaches the importance of listening, cooperating, and leading with empathy and respect, skills that translate directly to stronger, more effective relationships. Deepening emotional intelligence through Kung Fu. Going beyond the basics. Emotional intelligence in real time. Many people believe they are emotionally intelligent simply because they understand the concepts. But the true test of emotional intelligence comes when these skills are put to the test in real time situations. This is where Kung Fu shines as a vehicle for deeper emotional development. Kung Fu forces practitioners to face immediate emotional challenges, from handling frustration during a difficult form to managing fear in sparring. How parents can help their child develop emotional intelligence through Kung Fu. Parents play a crucial role in fostering their child's emotional intelligence through Kung Fu. By encouraging a growth mindset, helping their child reflect on their emotions, and reinforcing the importance of effort and perseverance, parents can help their child build the emotional intelligence necessary for success in both training and life. Suggestions for parents: 1. Ask reflective questions. After a challenging class, ask your child what emotions came up during training. Did they feel frustrated, proud, or anxious? Encourage them to explore these feelings, helping them build self awareness. 2. Praise effort, not outcome. Emphasize the importance of effort and growth rather than focusing solely on results. I'm proud of how you kept going, even though that technique was hard. Reinforces self regulation and motivation. 3. Model emotional intelligence. Children learn from watching their parents. Demonstrating emotional intelligence in your own interactions, whether it's showing empathy, handling stress calmly, or navigating conflicts thoughtfully, teaches them how to apply these skills in their own lives. Through Kung Fu, emotional intelligence is not just a skill that's learned, it's a lifelong practice. The lessons in self awareness, self regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills that are honed on the mat translate directly into real world success, creating well rounded, emotionally intelligent individuals who can navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and insight. By embracing the path of emotional intelligence through Kung Fu, students of all ages gain a deeper understanding of themselves and others, building a foundation for stronger relationships, clearer decision making, and a more fulfilled life. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Kung Fu Advantage. Emotional intelligence is a skill set that can change every aspect of your life, both on and off the mat. Through Kung Fu, we have the opportunity to build self awareness, develop self regulation, stay motivated, foster empathy, and strengthen our social skills. If you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more insights into the power of Kung Fu. And as always, if you enjoyed the episode, please share it with anyone who could benefit from developing their emotional intelligence through martial arts. Join me next time as we continue our journey into mastering life through Kung Fu. Until then, keep training, stay mindful, and remember, growth starts from within.